Sweetie, the other day there was a guy standing really close to you when we were out. I mean, I trust you, but the way that he was looking at you and talking to you, it just didn't sit right with me. It's not that I don't think you can handle yourself, and I know you're strong, but sometimes I feel this protective instinct that I can't help but to feel a little jealous, you know? I know it's not fair to you, and I know that you can talk to whoever you want, but when I see someone talking to you and flirting with you and getting close, like they can take your attention away from you from any moment or any time, it just makes me kind of crazy, you know? And I don't want to be that overly jealous boyfriend. But I guess when it comes to you, I can't help it sometimes. You mean so much to me. And the thought of anyone else thinking that they can have what we have just gets me so angry. And it's really not about them. It's really not about the guy. It's about how much I care about you. How much I love you. And when I see someone trying to get in between us, even if it's just my imagination, it really makes my blood boil. I mean, I'm not mad at you or anything. I just need to know that you're mine and I'm yours. And I don't want anyone thinking that they have a shot of what we built together. I mean, you're everything to me. I guess I just don't like the idea of anyone seeing how amazing you are. I know it's selfish. I know. But I really can't help it. And I'm never gonna stop you from talking to other people or making friends. I'm not like that. But just know that when I get jealous, it's because you mean the world to me. I love you so much. And I can't stand the idea of even someone thinking that they can take you away from me. But don't worry. I'll keep it in check. I just want you to know that you're mine. And I'm always going to be here to protect what we have. Anyway, sweetie, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Here, I want to cuddle. Come close. Hey, sweetie. Do you remember our first date? I mean, I think about it all the time. And I really do remember it like it was yesterday. I remember that day. I was so nervous. I was scared. But you probably couldn't tell because I was acting all cool and stuff. But deep inside, I was freaking out. I was terrified. Do you remember that cute little restaurant? The one that we first met at? Yeah, that one. The one with the dim lights and the soft music playing in the background. I remember showed up really, really early. It's because I didn't want to make you wait, silly. But honestly, I think I was just really excited to see you. Hmm. And when you walked into the restaurant, I was like, wow. And my heart nearly stopped. You looked beautiful. And I tried not to stare, but I think I failed. And I think you got me like checking you out. Mm. And when we sat down at our table, I remember we just started off with just like normal conversations about work and school. Like random things. But then, as the night went on, something changed. And it felt like the world around us just disappeared. And it was just me and you. And I still remember your laughter that night. I mean, every time you laugh, it just made me want to get to know you even more. I can listen to you forever. I really can. I know this might sound corny, but there was a point in time when you tried to reach across the table and your fingers brushed against mine. That's when I knew that this was just not another date. And I felt like this was something more. I felt like this was something real. And that night when I walked you home, I can honestly tell you that I didn't want it to win. I didn't. I just kept on trying to think of ways to keep the conversation going. I just wanted to spend a few more minutes with you. But when we got to your door, and you smiled at me, and you said goodnight, I felt like I was the luckiest person in the world. And out of nowhere, you kissed me. You kissed me on my cheek. And I swear I was smiling. I was smiling so much. All the way home, I was smiling ear to ear. And I knew that. And I knew from that moment, that I had to see you again. And that night, I knew that I couldn't just have one date with you. I wanted to be with you every single day. Every single day. And that night, I'll never forget that night. That night was the start of everything. was. It was our beginning. And I'm so, so glad. I'm so glad to be sharing it with you. Mm. Here, sweetie. Come cuddle. I wanna cuddle with you. You know, you have the most beautiful eyes in the world. I'm serious. Your eyes are really, really something special. I mean, I'm not telling you this just to impress you or anything. I just happen to notice them. I mean, I've always noticed them. It's just that sometimes, your eyes, they sparkle. They do. Especially when you talk about something you love. Sometimes it can be kind of distracting, but I don't mind it. I mean, honestly, who wouldn't get lost in your eyes? I mean, I do. All the time. I do. And sometimes when the light just hits your eyes just right, they glow. Your eyes glow. You have this unique beauty that I can't help notice. But honestly, sweetheart, you should be really, really careful. Because with eyes like those, you might steal someone's heart without even trying. You know, you got the most beautiful lips I have ever seen. There's something about your lips that just draws me in. And when you smile, you light up the whole room. And it feels like everything fades away but me and you. And it makes me feel so lucky to be with you. I mean, I can listen to you speak for hours. Your voice combines with the way your lips just moves. It's so mesmerizing. It makes everything you say feels so special. Your lips are just so beautiful. They are. Your lips, they hold so much warmth and kindness. It makes it very, very comforting to be close to you. I mean, I know you probably deserve to hear this more, but you are amazing inside and out. And your hair is it's just so beautiful. And I love brushing my hair behind your ear. And it looks so soft and smooth. And I like the way how the light shines on it. It just glows. And I get lost in it sometimes. Your hair just fits your face so perfectly, it frames it so perfectly. But I really like brushing my fingers through your hair. It feels nice.